good. So, but what the question was, the purpose, right? Well, purpose that's a complex idea. Purpose. I mean, you're talking about intent again. So let's say there was no intent. I mean, I think the whole intent argument is over. I mean, I don't think you can rationally talk about, intelligent design, because the whole thing. Come on, get real. Get naked and take a look at yourself and say, what? Something intelligent built this? No, I don't think so. But anyway, regardless, can life accomplish something by being here? Can consciousness, make life mean something more than a bunch of reproducing, atomic compounds? I'm doubtful, because I guess by my, as I see it, need drives the universe. In terms of need drives the conscious organism, and if you take away the need, you take away the motivation, you take away the point, the purpose. And so the only thing that creates any purpose in the universe is the fact that we're born needing. We were born uncomfortable, and the game for the rest of your life is to just try to consume enough crap where you can get to feel comfortable, where you can keep that discomfort at bay, and that's an accomplishment in life, sort of. But like I said, we also have these brains that can do things that aren't related to our personal lives, and so they can accomplish something outside of ourselves. But what's the mission? I mean, ideally, if we could fix something, we just say, oh yeah, let's fix this pain thing. Let's get rid of, let's eliminate suffering in the universe, in the world, and on planet Earth. Let's eliminate suffering. I mean, it's an incredible goal. And let's say we succeeded. That'd be a great accomplishment, but wouldn't we have just gotten ourselves back to neutral? I mean, we'd still have to contrive or find a reason for all this anyway, to go through all this trouble. It's almost like a pyramid or something. I mean, you go all this trouble to build this pointy thing in the middle of the desert, and saying, well, yeah, okay, once you did it, you're like, okay, so it's nice for a few hours, but that's got to wear off pretty quick. You'd be impressed, but then you say, there's this stupid pyramid in my way. I can't see over there, but the pyramid's in the way. I mean, it just, what does it do? It doesn't do anything. It's just this thing that doesn't do anything. And you're saying all this work, and what do you get? And so that's sort of what I would say about life, is that it's 4 billion years of animals eating each other, and all this crap, and all this suffering, and all this horror. And you're saying, well, I mean, even if you got to like some utopian place where you're just constantly orgasmically, enjoying it, it still seems like an incredible amount of work to do just to relieve you of all your tension and miseries and pain and make you perfectly happy. Some number of individuals. I mean, it doesn't, and then you can't even figure out, well, I mean, how many happy consciousnesses would we have to create before we said, oh, that's enough, and the universe is fine now, and we've accomplished all we need to accomplish, because we have a zillion happy consciousnesses, I mean, it's 10 consciousnesses happy enough? I mean, you could just go on with that forever. You could just say, oh, you're never done enough because there aren't enough zillions of billions of consciousnesses is happy. I mean, it just gets to be a preposterous kind of, level of thinking, because you could say you've never satisfied, you've never created the object, you never reached it, because you could just say, oh yeah, but we still need, we only have 4.8 billion people, we need to have 4.8563821. I mean, when does it stop? I mean, when do you say, oh, that's enough? Because I might say enough was, oh yeah, 15. I mean, how many people do you need? But, well, okay. I mean, I interrupt your butt. But okay, that's the show. This has been, not the Dick Cavett Show, and I've been your host, not Dick Cavett. And it's been a weird show, I'll admit it. But next time we might have a guest, and a guest other than myself, and so it might be more interesting. And so till then.
Source is the source, of course, and most sources aren't much good, of course, unless, of course, the source is Mendum.com, the TV show. Fascist flippity-flop and waste your time of day. But on Mendum.com, the TV show, everyone can have something to say. The source is the source, of course, unless the source is the back end of a horse, of course, so watch out to see that it ain't the back end of a horse. So watch the TV show. Mendum.com, the TV show.